Hi, this is Lynn with Educating with Wisdom, and this section is Meghan Markle, Barack Obama, the gay community, and my virtual and cyber harassment. When I went out to start protesting the relationship between Meghan Markle, Barack Obama, the British, and how it was them that had set up the situation with Clinton, how it was them that were involved in my cyber monitoring, and also that it wasn't Trump and the Russians that were involved in it. I won out. On Monday the 21st, you're going to hear from a video, you're going to hear this man's voice. Markle came up and met me on August the 21st, 2017. We're going to open this up so that you can see it, claiming to be Meghan Markle's father. And he said that she had been with him for 3 years. So we're just going to open this up to see if we can take a peek here. Here it is. I don't know if we can inspect it. I don't think it does anything. Let's go back to photos. Here we go. Here is his. This was on August the 21st. I don't know how to rotate this, but if you see it, you can see that he didn't even get his ID until 8/21/2017. I literally went out in front of the courthouse in West Palm Beach on that day and started protesting with my placards. And 3, 2, 1, he came out and he continued to harass me for 7 weeks. As it turns out, he has quite the record. All right. But he claimed to be Meghan Markle's father and that she had been seeing him for 3 years. This is, I will, for lack of better terms, I have been abused by gay people, by gay men, not gay women, not lesbians, gay men for years, because I wanted to teach about the right primary archetypes and paradigms found in the Bible, because I was pointing these things out, and because I found out about the Meghan Markle Barack Obama connection. It has been horrific for the last year. Here we go. Monday, August the 21st. Here's another picture of him. Markle, there he is. He knew that I was being cyber stalked and cyber monitored. I told him from day one he allowed me to do this. He said he was willing to go to the media with me. Here's another picture. So let's go on now and take a look and listen to what he had to say. I'm just going to come up here and put you on pause for a moment. You on pause? Yeah. Oh, no, you're not on pause. Oh, by the way, I'm the real person who has dual Canadian and U.S. citizenship. I have a degree from the University of New Brunswick in Canada. I have a degree from Minders Academy in upstate New York, the home of the women's rights movement. I still have my Florida certification. You can pull it up and see it there. I really do work. I went to Wells College, a women's college. There's my Canadian upside down. All right, an old one. Okay. So that's really me. I should also share with you that on the 17th of November, I did try going up to the Russian embassy to share what documents I had showing that I knew that they were innocent, that I knew that it was beyond Barack Obama. I did speak with people at the CIA and Mr. Trump's residency, and they said, as long as I'm working on the behalf of Mr. Trump and this administration, this is not a problem. When I went up to the Russians, by the way, and I had already contacted with the deal, they told me that they could not take anything from me here as per diplomatic instruction. They just couldn't. That was the contract. So I am letting you know that that's what they agreed to. But they did receive my other things, and it has been impacting what's going on. Before I move in, I just want to show you something here, the Archbishop and the Red Dragon, so that you understand what I'm coming up against. And this is in Revelations. Come on, you, pop up. Here we go. This lets us know, because this is current. There is the Red Dragon at the Archbishop of Canterbury, and we know that there is the speaker, a saint on this side, but she is a server in the church. That did not happen. This did not happen until the 1970s. The Anglican Church And in 1957, the Queen brought the red dragon back in from Wales into England. And so it's really the red dragon which is Satan, that is over the Archbishop of Canterbury. And our servers don't even come into play until the 1970s. Now, this is something that, whether or not it was Nostradamus, it was a prophet who saw what was going to be happening at this point. All right, let's take a look at some of these states so that you can see them. Properties. Oops, go up. I took this Thursday, August the 24th, 2017. Properties. September the 24th, 2017. I have not been able to report him to the authorities. I've tried to do this a few times. Nobody will take the case. Nobody will ever take a case regarding the cyber stalking, the cyber monitoring, the retaliation. This is October the 28th, 2017, and Barack Obama and the whole gay, I'm not going to say the lesbians, I'm going to say the homosexuals. And the homosexuals that are in the church are behind this nonsense. They engage in horrible blackmail, and they've done it with Mr. Obama as well. Here we go. And let's see. So let's go in and listen to this. I have to cut part of it off so that you don't hear other identifiers for people that are calling.
Okay, it's tracking. Okay, I'm here in my storage unit, and I'm going to tell you about Markle, who came, that I saw in front of the county courthouse. And I was just putting this up to protest on Monday at the county courthouse. I had already been to the school district when, here we go. Maybe it was Tuesday. So here we go. I think you can see it. And I talk about the link between Markle and Obama. And I am just putting this up at the courthouse. I'll have the date because I took a picture. When this man comes out from the county courthouse, the new one where the clerk is, and he this, I should say, in West Palm Beach, and he stops and he looks at it. He's a former vet, and he says, "Wow, my name is Markle, and you're talking about my daughter." So I'm going to show you some things because I took a picture. Here I was at the courthouse. Oh, I don't know if you can see this. I hope so. I guess I have the light behind. I have to have the light behind, not in front. Here we go.
I'm going to move this up to 420. Let's put it on pause.
I think, that's...
My number is 5. Resave.
Okay, hey Len, this is very important. My name is Miles Markle. I met you at the courthouse the other day. Miles Markle, as in Meghan Markle. I couldn't find your number, so I'd very much like to talk to you. I'm going to try to text you right now. I got to get my phone tonight. The guy wouldn't let me over there to pick up my phone. Like I said, I'm buying a truck right now, and kind of a lot of things going on. But I know darn well there's a reason you and I met, Lynn, because how many people are named Markle? I mean, I'm telling you, Meghan, we got to talk about Meghan. It's my freaking daughter. Please call me, and I will try to text you right now. Thank you, and just ask for Miles. Thank you very much.
Okay.
This is not a figment of my imagination.
Alrighty, this is Miles Markle. This is the man I met on August the 20th. This is Miles Markle's handwriting that he wrote his number down. Let's see, is this upside down? It's right side up. And he wrote it and gave it to me on August the 21st, 2017, in front of the courthouse when he asked me to please contact him and that we needed to discuss Meghan Markle. Here is the first number, that was the number that I tried to reach him at. I left him a voicemail. You can see it's very respectful. There we go. All right. Then he calls me back. And I will call it Miles Markle 2. That's what it is. And this comes on the voicemail that you're going to hear. Here he tells me that Meghan is his daughter. I question this. What I think I'm looking at is the possibility, given that he was set up to see me. And he gave me all this information about what the Canadians were doing with the British. And I'll go into this later. But I just wanted to show you all of this so that at some point I can discuss it. Then I'm going to pick up another site that says Panera on this. I really feel that I'm hacked into and he's seeing what I'm able to see. This is Easy's. I was wearing just a skirt without a top on, trying things on. It came from his phone. He sends me a few things from his phone letting me know that he sees what's going on, where I'm at. There's a lot of conversation that goes on in this and I'm just scrolling through it very quickly.
He was also calling during this time and leaving me obnoxious messages and calling me at work and calling me all over. It was terrible.
And all of this because this man just happened to stop me out in front of the courthouse, which was my first day to protest. It's ridiculous how I've been harassed by these people. Having said this, his information can be used because it's evidence of me being attacked and harassed. Okay. Let's go and see.
Okay, so
in
let's
tools.
put that on pause. Let's put you on pause.
Press 4. First saved message.
Hey, Les Miles. Long time no hear. Man, I hope you're doing better than I am. I'm sitting here at the VA, and I wish you'd call me. I'm up on the 3rd floor, the 6th floor. And,
Okay, then over the course, I get call after call after call. He's sick, he's this, he's snorting, he's got me on speakerphone when he's doing God knows what, and it goes on for 6 weeks. This man doesn't stop, and I tried to get him to stop. I go to the police, I go to the sheriff's office, nobody will make him stop. It's ridiculous. Here we go. Let's put it on pause. All because they did not want me protesting this relationship. What? I'm sorry about how unprofessional this looks, but it's just me, and I'm constantly being held back by these people. I'm sorry if you're seeing things that I'm not cutting this off correctly. Let's pull this up and see so that you can see the pictures. Okay, we're going to take a look at the whole Meghan Markle and her former boyfriend. Let's see if I can get into the properties. You notice that he doesn't have her arm around her. She doesn't have her arm around him. She has it around the other homosexual man that helped to set up her relationship that I found out about. Let's go in. And I hate speaking about people this way, but I have been attacked by people. Hi. Oh, I'm in here. But I have been attacked by these people. Here we go. Let's go and see when this date was. Here it is. Let's see when I dated, because you're going to see that all of a sudden I realized that this man was definitely gay. The one they said was her boyfriend. Here we go. Here's details. And when did I take it? I took it 9/24/2018, and that's when they hurried up and had her deliver the baby, the one that they said he had a baby with. So let's go in and see that. At this point, we're just going to scroll, because there is no picture of him holding or hugging Meghan Markle, or him holding and hugging this new woman, or of her holding and hugging them. Every time it's discussed that he has a relationship with this new woman, because I said this was all a gay setup. It's terrible. They're blackmailing everybody. All right? These people have their arms around other people, but they don't. Meghan Markle never holds this man. All right? And this man never holds this woman that supposedly he has a baby with, and there's no picture of them together. So let's go take a look. And by the way, the woman was the one that they said as a cover he's had a baby with. She's a member of the Dragonettes. So let's just put it. Okay, so let's put it on pause. Oh, here we go. Okay, his name is Corey. I wanted to Google Canada. Corey. B-I. There we go. Now, supposedly, there's no picture of him with Martina Sorba. Nothing. No picture whatsoever. There's never a picture for him. The son, Meghan Markle. Here we go. There are no arms around each other. That's just a setup picture. They're not a couple. They're not hugging. This is silly. He doesn't look straight. And you know what? I'm simply saying I've been attacked for years by these people because I'm working with primary archetypes and paradigms. See, they're hugging. She's not hugging this, and she's hugging him. All right. It says that she was delivered right after I found out about this pregnancy online. Let's go back. The son, by the way, so there are these pictures that are here, Meghan Markle, Corey, Us Magazine. I'd like to know, I looked this up, and the person who is now in charge of programs, he's been called out left and right for sexual abuse, and he has a job with them, and he got called out to work for them after these charges started happening to them. Okay, there's no picture of them together. There's never a picture. So there's always a picture of us or whatever, Meghan Markle. These are separate pictures. Now, I know this sounds paranoid, but boy, when they send people into your life, and I just had another person in my life that they sent me. a few weeks ago. Whoops. Let me go back in here. So I get harassed by real people. And I get real telephone calls. And they really shut down my computer. Of course, because if it comes out, I mean, all these people, their careers are ruined. But that's what happens. Let's go into Corey, Corey V. So let's go into pictures. These are all of the pictures with him. She's someplace. Remember, I said that they all work in hospitality, and hospitality moved Meghan Markle in with Prince Harry and this whole group. That is, I'll call them the gay brigade. That's him. This is him. She's not involved. This is supposed to be the woman she's with. Here he is. There's never a picture of him with a woman and a relationship. There's never a picture with her in it. Here's another picture with her. That's him. They're never together. This is the woman that supposedly she has a relationship with. Now I'm going to show you some of the others. This is all false news, folks. All right, here is Martina Sabara. Supposedly she's having a child. Welcomes first child with Sabina Sabara. The only place this has been announced is on a Twitter account or something like that. There are no pictures, nothing. And again, she delivered as soon as I took pictures of what was going on. Now, let's see when this was updated. By the way, remember I told you you've got to look out for those dragons and the British. All right. She's with the dragonettes. Here we go. There is personal life. She was married to Kurtz, but announced their separation in May 2016. When was this last updated? This was last updated on May the 14th, 2018. That's when it was updated. I mean, there's nothing there about a divorce. There's nothing there about her being with this woman. There's nothing there about her being pregnant. There's nothing there at all. There are no pictures of her being pregnant. There's no pictures of her with this other man. So the reason why I'm pointing this out, I'm going to show you who was actually behind it and that they're covering it. They're trying to make it seem like he's not the gay person, but there is really a gay blackmail system that's working through this. And Barack Obama is a part of it. That's the whole Kehinde Wiley thing. Let's come in and see pictures of her. You'll see there's no pictures of her. There's no pictures of them together. And I hate doing this. I got to tell you, I hate doing this. This is her former husband or the man that he could be married to. I don't know. She was still just separated to him. So 3 pages of pictures of her. Not one of them is she pregnant in. Not one of them, or 2 pages, I guess, here. Not one of them is she with this other man. You want to go figure that one out? And in 2017, she had just done the Gay Pride Week in June. This is the Marcus Anderson. This is the person who really, they say, set her up, but he was the one who, with Fitzpatrick, remember, these are hoteliers. They know everybody's garbage and can blackmail you. You have drugs sent up, you're high ranking, you have a tryst with somebody, something's going on, they know about it, and you're done. Who is Marcus Anderson? This is a picture from Marcus Anderson. These are who she hangs out with, and these are the people that are actually pressing him forward. There he is. pressing her forward. They have an entire agenda. Hello, Apollo. It doesn't stop here. Let's put it on pause. This is a picture of John Fitzpatrick, the one we'll be working with. Right, let's come back. Aha, New York-based Irish businessman and honorary OBE recipient John Fitzpatrick will be hanging out with the Suits crew at Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, Irish American. Meghan Markle to marry Prince Harry. Hold on, let's put it on. Here, she was at a fundraiser. For Hillary Clinton. Okay, let's hold on. This is the one that was sent in my direction. Okay, let's see what this is. Here we go. All right. This is what was sent to me, and I got it on September the 9th. Actually, it was a different version of this, but it came out letting us know. There I was at the White House for the Patrick's Day ceremony, and I bumped into Mr. John Fitzpatrick, who runs these great hotels in New York City. And he said, "This is my friend, Meghan Markle." And he said, "Do you know Meghan?" And this was in 2016. This is when it happened, not in 2017. There's another article that's on the internet that speaks to it. This person has been covering Meghan Markle, and she's been on the cover of his so much. She's been all over the place. I have no idea why the British are all over us. All right? And right after she got married, he got married. And that's how he got married. Now, again, if I wasn't attacked so because I want to do women's work and feminist work, excuse me, let's put this on pause. That would be one thing. But these people work covertly, and they run the media. They're in charge of the hotels. Nobody can breathe. The Queen can't breathe. It's ridiculous. And Meghan Markle and Barack Obama are behind it. Not that Meghan Markle was part of it. She has the same August the 4th birthday. All right, that same Mr. Cage. He did interviews. He did a piece on the royals. Second document, the royals. Here we go. People editor-in-chief. I mean, he's involved in all this stuff. He is the one that's really promoting the royals in the United States. And it's this whole gay community royals thing. And it was the same was true in New Brunswick with Hatfield. I came up against that with my case at the Law Society in 2001. I was advocating for the Union of North America. Boy, that didn't go down well with the Francophone community. All right. Okay, let's put you on pause. I'm going to show you how I'm going to put this on pause. Now, honestly, I'm not that into putting all these things online, taking all these tapings. I have been trying to get help for years. But I did put the Meghan Markle, Who's Your Daddy? Where's Your Daddy? Meghan Markle, your duty. Meghan Markle, set up by Barack Obama, your duty. Here we go, calling all people of faith. Where's the Meghan Markle? Who's your daddy? Where's your daddy? I mean, these things have been up since April. And as soon as that went up, she took off and went to Chicago. Did African Americans help set up the problem in the women's rights movement? Absolutely. The clergy, I put this up 2 days before. It was actually online already, but it went up 2 days before she got married. Will the real Meghan Markle please stand up? Revelations 13, the beast, she is the lamb. Our Lady of Guadalupe, Meghan Markle, who's your daddy? Where's your daddy? As soon as I put that up, she took off.
Hi.
And all of these tapings with much of this other information is up there. When they say 33 views, most of these views have been me accidentally checking on this. April the 10th, she took off then and went to Chicago. And that is where Curry is. That's where Barack Obama is. That's where all these people are. This is where the rapper is going. Oh, what is his name? The one that's married to the Kardashian woman. And he did an all call regarding guns back in February. So let me look up Kahinda. Let's put you on pause. Okay, this is not an accident. So when I said back in 2017 that I saw that Barack Obama was behind this and that he was actually behind what happened to Hillary Clinton, he was out there actually destroying her. But you don't see this. It says Obama portrait artist Kahinda Wiley once painted black women decapitating white women. Well, this is not an oops on the part of Barack Obama. He understands that this is what this man does. Kahinda Wiley is a gay African artist, and it's acceptable for him to do this, and it's acceptable for Barack Obama to do this. Really? Fun paintings. Really, this is fun. It's okay for a gay black man to do this? Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye for now because I have other things that are up there and I'm really tired of taping. I've been cyber stalked and cyber monitored. It's going on 7 years now. And because I took on the wrong party, because it interfered with what Barack Obama wanted and what G4S wanted, what the British wanted, this is what's happened to me.